Hello, everybody. Welcome to my world tarot. Hope everybody's just happy and healthy and in a great mood. I'm sending you abundance of positive today. Let's see if I can't get people in here. I know that there's World Cup stuff going on and there's things like that going on in the world that they might be watching. So I'll just see if anybody pops in and do some free readings today. I'm going to do them a little bit different. Hi, Sonia. How are you? I'm going to be doing things a little bit different today. Hi, Tina. Today I'm going to be giving you more or less a general reading for the week, but I'm also going to be showing you problems that are going to be occurring because, you know, life isn't perfect. That could be popping up this week for you and maybe some solutions on how to deal with them. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm all right. I made it, and I'm happy about that. Been having a little bit of some health issues going on. I was in the hospital the other day and stuff, but hey, we're not going to worry about that. You know what, Tina? Dreams have been happening to me too. Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, things are just off a little bit, I feel. So, and that's why I kind of want to do things a little bit different today. I want to show people that, to be weary of things that might be coming up this next week, as far as problems and solutions and things like that. But we'll see if we can't get a few more people in here. Thank you for hitting that like button. Okay, so I'm going to call you what is it? Mahadev? Mahadev? I hope I'm saying that right. I'll just put you Maha, okay? Because that makes it easier for me. No disrespect. Maha. Okay. I got you on the list. Is what? Gunjan? Okay, so we'll put Gunjan down then. Okay. Gunjan? Okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you for popping in today. I so appreciate it. Okay, so I've got the list going. We got Sonia, Tina, Gunjan, or Maha. Tina says Maha. Welcome. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, that subscribe button for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm almost to 500, you guys. I'm so excited. 4 years to get to where I'm at right now, and I'm just so thankful for all of you. So like I said, today I'm going to be doing things a little bit different. We are doing your general readings, for the week to come, but I'm also going to be showing you problems that might arise during the week. Okay. So there will be some reversed cards and some solutions to maybe help you, and some advice from Spirit through my Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with Sonia. Tina, are you going to be in for a while? Because while I'm doing the readings, kind of like to keep a list of who's coming in, and that way I can get everybody, try and get everybody in. Maha sounds like kisses. Maha. That's cute. Okay, spirit, our beings, ancestors, show me the cards for our beautiful Sonia today for what is to come for this next week. And I have you guys smudged and did all the cleansing and all that already. So I'm so excited about things today. First card, Wheel of Fortune. All right. So you got a reverse card in here. Your week starts out really good. You come into some good luck. There's some huge changes coming for you at the beginning of the week with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see what maybe some of those changes are. Okay. But it has to do with something, okay, that you were looking forward to. Okay. But this was in reverse. So some planning that you were trying to do is not going to be coming through but because it's not, something else is going to be happening. There was a reason why it didn't fall through, okay? And it has something to do with, again, King of Wands. It's all about wands. It has something to do with a different path or something, a different way that the universe is wanting to lead you down, okay? And that's at the beginning of the week. So don't get disappointed if something doesn't fall through. Something better is coming, okay? Towards the middle of the week, yeah, you're feeling happy-go-lucky. You're getting some good news coming because you know those pages are all about news. You're getting some good news coming in, and it's going to send you in a different direction. Okay, now this could be a big thing, it could be a little thing. It's just some sort of something you've been looking forward to. Problems that might come around is something that you have walked away from towards the middle to the end of the week. Something that you've left behind, or some battles that you haven't fighting with. They might be popping up towards, between the middle and the end of the week for you. Let's go ahead and get something off that. Yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's something that you walked away from hoping to fill your, to get your cup filled. It's going to kind of play out a little bit. There's going to be a little bit of that kind of distraction, like I said, between the middle and the end of the week, okay? Yeah. But it works itself out, okay? Absolutely works itself out. Because by the end of the week, you got the Justice card, okay? You figure things out and it works out. All right, yeah. 4 of Wands, okay? So just, a new start, a new beginning, okay? Something's ending. So there you are going to have a little problem area. I don't know what your situation is or what is going on, but it's by the end of the week, it's done. Okay. So there's just that 1 or 2 days where there might be a little bit of something going on. Okay. And the cards aren't telling me if it's a person, place, or a thing. Okay. You would know that more. Let's see what Spirit has to say. New beginnings. Look at that. Yeah. You make up your mind, you figure it out, and the problem goes away. Okay. So Spirit is on your side. They're working with you. And it could have something to do with that Wheel of Fortune, that big change at the beginning of the week. Okay. All right. Did that make sense to you? Okay, Tina. Oh, well, good. Yeah, I like it when I cleanse my cards before each reading because, before I do my lives like this, because it gets all that same energy off that we've already talked about. And when I don't clean them, I've noticed that that it's going to just be like the same. And so, yeah, I made sure that things were done right this time. And I like the fact that I'm, not all of our lives are not perfect, and there is going to be problems arising and everyday life, So hopefully you guys like the way I do it this way, and I'll, can do that. Okay, Gunjan, you're next. Hi, souls. And we got Hershey in the house. Thanks for popping in, Hershey. Or is it Hershey or is it Hiri? I can't tell. Souls is in. Hire. Is it Hire? We'll get you on the list. Okay, so we are doing Gunjan right now. Spirit, Higher Beings, Ancestors. Oof, one wanted to pop out. Wow. Showing me the cards for the best possible outcome for Gunjan this next week. Okay. So, beginning of the week, I've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. I got the Page of Pentacles. I've got the 9 of Cups, and then I get the Hermit towards the end of the week. Okay. So, beginning of the week, there's something you've been wanting. It looks like the cards are telling me something that you've been wanting or needing. It doesn't look like it's going to be happening because that card is in reverse. Okay. That looks like the problem area for you this next week is the beginning of the week. Something you've been wanting and working towards, something falls through and it isn't happening. Yeah, you got that King of Cups in reverse. Something is not going to be either given or received that you were that you were hoping for. You do get, with that Page of Cups, you do get a message about it, okay? You do get informed about it. It's something you've been really wanting. Although you did get the Page of Cups towards the beginning of the week, towards the middle of the week, you get another message, okay? And this message gives you something that you hold a value. So maybe you not getting what you want here, you get it here. There's a reason why it didn't come in at this time, but it looks like it might be coming in towards the middle of the week, okay? You just need to collaborate, okay? This message is going to be about some sort of collaboration of whatever it is that you hold value, and people are going to celebrate around you because of it. They're going to be happy for you, your peeps, okay? If that makes any sense. Yeah, towards the end of the week, you got the 9 of Cups. Like your cups are being filled, okay? It's just not coming when you want it to, okay? That looks like the problem area. It's not coming when you want it to. But you do get your cups filled. There is going to be a little bit of toxic people, places, or things around you with that devil energy there, something that it feels like it's bound to you, or you bound to them, or it, or they, or thing, or whatever it is. And it could be when people come into money, or people come into gifts, or people come into something, you know, friends come out of the woodwork. People come out of the woodwork. Just be wary of that towards the end of the week. Okay, have some toxic situation that might be arising. But there is a judgment call, okay? So you do see right through it, okay? You do. Maybe not at first, but you see through it, okay? Or maybe this energy that comes around that's toxic feels like you owe them, okay? That could also, it could go either or way on that. Because at the end of the week, you got the Hermit card, and that's just taking a step back, looking at things within. You see how the Hermit's got that light, and that light is shining the way. So you're thinking things through, you're taking a step back, and maybe you're catching, or, you know, you're going with your intuition, you're catching that toxic energy that popped in. Yeah, Sun card. Happiest card in the tarot. By the end of the week, everything's fine, looking good. Okay, so you got a couple of problem areas during the week. You know, beginning of the week, something's not coming that you've been really working hard for. Looks like, though, it does come towards the middle of the week, and then you've got that toxic energy once things are going good that they feel like you owe them. But you kind of take a step back at the end of the week and find your happy place. You deal with it. Things look good. Yeah, you have a towering moment. That's over top of that Hermit and that Sun. You have an absolute towering moment, and that's what changes everything for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit is saying focus. Very good. Yeah, you just got to focus on, you know, what you want and what you don't want, what you need and what you don't need, you know. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. So that is Gungeon's reading today. Oh, souls, you will. You'll drop it. Did that make any sense, Gungeon? If Gungeon is still in. Oh, thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed that reading. All right. So next we're going to do souls. And then I have Hiri. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for souls for this next. Well, there's a card in there backwards. We don't want that. For the best possible outcome for this week to come. Okay, so we have a criticism in the house. Oh, thank you, Gungeon. Okay, so am I missing people here? I need to get on here. So I got Sorry, guys, I have to use my thing. So I got crit Kamala. I'll just say 5789. So 5789, you are 2 down because I can't say all that. All right, and we're doing souls right now. And then I got Hiri, and then I got 5789, which is kits. Okay, kits. Pretty. That's pretty. Okay. Kits. Okay, and then we got kits. All right, and then we're going to do Tina wants to go last today. Spirit Heart Being Ancestor, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for this week to come for souls. Thank you for subbing to my channel. I'm trying to at least get to 500. It's taken me 4 years, but I'm doing it. 500 is my dream level. All right, let's see here first. Souls. All right, souls, let's see what's coming for you. Okay. Oh, well, good. All right, souls in reverse, and I've got the 7 of Swords in reverse. I've got the Sun upright, and I got the 8 of Swords upright. So it looks like beginning of the week, beginning to the middle of the week, might be some problem areas for you. It could be something that you felt was just and true isn't working out, or it didn't work out, or something that you felt was final isn't really final. Hi, Angie. Something like that. If you're going through anything, a signing of anything or anything like that with courts, with any kind of documentation, Monday, it's not working. Monday, the beginning of the week, it's not going to. I got to get Angie on this. It's not going to work out on Monday or beginning of the week. Okay. Something like that. I see documentation. So the beginning to the middle of the week, you've also got that 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So something you walked away from, it's not going to be, and it could have something to do with that documentation. You're not going to be able to walk away from it. Let's find out a little bit more. It has something to do with home. But there is going and a new beginning. So it's definitely something that you wanted to change. Okay. It's not going to be happening at the beginning of the week, maybe like you were planning. Okay. But towards the middle of the week, you get the Sun card, happiest card in the tarot deck. So something must work out with that Death card, that ending and that new beginning. Okay. Things get figured out. Yeah. You get the 9 of Cups. Okay. Over top of that Sun. That is, there's a wish fulfillment. Okay. So whatever it is here that you were trying to take care of doesn't fall through. It something comes at the middle of the week and puts it back in its where it should be. Okay. Like it on the right path to where it should be going. If that makes sense. Yeah. Then you got the Devil in reverse. So whatever it was, this toxicity here, it's gone. The problem is gone. Okay. Because that Devil in reverse, it's like everything it has been put in the proper time and place. Okay, if that makes sense. It wasn't supposed to happen then. It's starting to happen here. Okay. Does that make sense? Nothing much has changed for me since the last time, except I hired a realtor to help me sell the property. Okay. So this is what might be happening. Someone might have made an offer or was going to, and then they retracted. It's maybe something like that, because it definitely has something to do with your home. But don't worry, towards the middle of the week, something else comes up. Okay. Maybe that's what it's about, because with the Devil in reverse over top of that Sun and that 9 of Wands, just tell me the problem has resolved itself. So that could be what's coming up. Okay. Because I did see documentation, if that makes sense. So at the end of the week, you've got the 8 of Swords upright, which means that you are not taking any crap anymore. You said, I'm just going to do what I need to do, block the nonsense that was, from the past. You're just kind of not letting it come to your, you're in a good space. You're not letting that negativity or anything, bad energy or anything stop you anymore. Yeah, because you have bound and blinded yourself from it. It isn't nobody trying to block you. It's you stopping yourself from the same, doing the same thing, yeah, it's and this is your final judgment. Like, you've made up your mind about something, and you said, this is it. I'm not going to allow it to happen in my future. Okay. Yeah. And you feel very abundant about that decision. You feel things moving ahead because of that decision. So problem areas is just at the beginning of the week. Like I said, I saw documentation or something like that. It has to do with home. But don't worry, it goes away. Something else, it puts you on a different, direction. And it does come to fruition, because you do have the sun with that 9 of cups over top with the devil in reverse. It means the problems are gone. Everything's going to be good. You've made some decisions toward the end of the week, something, and yeah, you feel really good about it, and you're done with whatever it is that you decided. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Passage. Yeah, you're making a new passage for yourself. You're building a new passage. Okay, you're going down a different path. Like, you're definitely on the move. Things are going to start moving for you now. Yep, Spirit is letting you know that. All right, souls. Things are looking good for you coming up. I hope that made sense. Oh, I know. She said that on the last line that she got in her new apartment. I'm so excited for her. Okay, so Hire. We got Hire, Kits, and Angie, and then Tina. You're welcome, souls. I hope that made sense to you. All right. Am I missing anybody for a reading here? So we're going to do Hire next. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors. You guys, I appreciate those thumbs up. Miss Ducky, I got your missed call. I was doing something. Love you. Oh, okay. I need to talk to you after the live, Miss Ducky. Yeah. So I will call you. Okay. All right. So for all you who don't know, Miss Ducky is my daughter. My adopted daughter. Just love her to death. Okay, Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Hire. I hope I'm saying that right. For the best possible outcome for this next week to come. Okay. You're such a good girl. All right. Okay. Or if you can pop in, Ducky, Miss Ducky, if you could pop in, come down and pop in to the house real quick, I can explain to you what's. I need something. I need you to help me make the bed. I can't maneuver to make the bed. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, so here we go, Hire. Woo-hoo! Hire's having a towering moment beginning of the week. We got the two of Swords, Justice in reverse, and then the Ace of Wands. Oh, gosh, Hire, beginning of the week, you have some sort of towering moment. And whatever towering moment this is, it puts you in a space of, you're blocking out the bad. You're blocking out what you just don't want to deal with anymore, okay? Let's see what that towering moment's got to do with something of value to you that you've been, working for, waiting for with that Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're laying the burdens down. Like you're not having any more burdens. There's something that you've been wanting. You have a towering moment. You make a decision, and that's at the beginning of the week. Also, you have that two of Swords. Now, that can also mean that maybe there's something there that you're not seeing. Okay, so that could be it too. Okay, it's either you blocking yourself from things from the past, or there's something there that you're blocking and not allowing in, okay? That could be that towering moment when you say, oh my gosh, why haven't I been paying attention to this, doing it this way or doing that? That could be that towering moment, okay? What that towering moment's about. Yeah, happy home, happy life, okay? Things are going to start going very good for you at home. Yeah. If you were struggling at home, then things are ready to change the beginning of the week, okay? Problem is towards the middle and the end of the week, we get that justice in reverse, okay? Something you thought was just and true that, you thought, this is the way it should be, and this is how, it turns out it wasn't. So it could have something to do with a problem area. Maybe it's something to do with that towering moment. But it really opened up your eyes, okay? And by the middle to the end of the week, you're still thinking about it, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse over top of that, that's telling me that it has something to do with the life around you, okay? So there have been some changes going on, okay? And you're a little bit upset that things didn't turn out the way that they should have, okay? That the way that, they were meant, that you feel like they were meant to turn out, okay? Yeah. And it has something to do with some fast-moving energy, maybe a message that you receive or something comes towards you and maybe gives you the news. I don't know. It could have something to do with that towering moment, too, where, finally you just sit down, you think about it, and you're like, gosh, this is not the way it's supposed to go, but now I'm on this path. So it's because by the end of the week, you're feeling pretty good. You're getting rewarded for the things that you've gone through. Okay. Especially with the changes. And, because wands are all about changing and new discoveries and figuring things out within yourself, learning, leveling up. Okay. You're definitely at the end of the week going to be rewarded for those changes. Okay. That you've made within yourself. Yeah. Something's coming that you're not seeing. Okay. That's where that fast moving energy is coming in. And that's at the end of the week. It could be a message. It could be a gift. It could be, I'm thinking some sort of, you're being rewarded because it's over top of that Ace of Wands. You're being rewarded for all the new discoveries within yourself, all the changes, positive changes within yourself. Something's coming. You're being rewarded for it. Okay. Knight of Wands. And it's coming in at a fairly good trot. Okay. So by the end of the week, yep. Does that make any sense? Hi, John. So that is where that's at. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit says protection. You are protected, okay? They are watching over you. They are going to be rewarding you. You are being watched and protected during this time, okay? All right. If that made any sense. All right. So let's now do kits. Kits, are you still in? Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for kits. For the best possible outcome for this next week to come. If you guys like me doing the readings like this, let me know where I'm showing the issues that are going to arise also. Let me know. And maybe, some solutions that, like John said, our lives ain't perfect. Everybody has issues, daily stuff. So it's nice to do those reverse readings too, to let people get, oh, thank you, Tina. So people get the truth, or see maybe what's coming. Now you can change your path at any given moment or time, in a day, but, All right, kits. Let's see what's going on with kits this week. The beginning of the week, you got the 7 of Wands straight up. You've got the 3 of Wands. You've got Ace of Cups in reverse. And the end of the week, we got the King of Pentacles. So things are looking good. Beginning of the week, yeah, you're putting burdens down. Okay, something you've been working on or burdened with or stressed about. Beginning of the week, those are going away. So there might be certain things. You're definitely laying some cups down that weren't suiting you no more. Okay, and that doesn't surprise me. That comes over top. That 5 of cups over top of that. A 7 of wands. Okay, you're laying some burdens down. You're like, I'm done. I don't need them anymore. You decide that those cups don't suit you and you walk away. Okay, you're thinking about which ones to let go of. So maybe that was what was burdening you, because right after that, you got that 3 of wands, and that is about discovering and going, thinking, okay, what do I want to plan now? Where do I want to go next? What direction do I want to go? Yeah. And then you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there is some uncertainty around it. Okay. You're not quite sure what to do, but you know that you made the right decision. With that Ace of Cups in reverse, there's something that you were wanting, something that you thought you deserved or was, working towards. It's something you felt like, hey, I did what I'm supposed to do. How come I'm not being, rewarded for that? You go through kind of that state of mind, that kind of emotional things going on towards the end of the week because it doesn't fall through for you. Yeah. And then 7 of Cups in reverse also over top of that. So something you wanted or needed is not going to fall through towards the end of the week like you had planned it. Okay. But towards the end of the week, like Friday, Saturday, this next weekend coming, not this week, but the next weekend coming, you're feeling abundant. So something does work itself out, but you're kind of in that mode of, why I've worked hard. I've done what I'm supposed to do. I've made the changes I'm supposed to make. And this is what I'm getting. Like you almost take it like a hardship, but it's not. Okay. There is something coming, and it's a very fast moving energy. Okay. Just be patient because it is there. It's going to balance out by the end of the week. Okay. It's all going to balance out and it's going to make sense to you. Let's see what Spirit has to say, if that makes sense. Spirit says healing. There's just some healing that needs to be done. Okay. So the healing can be around just how to deal with it, with not getting it and making a decision just to step back and let things go, write himself out. I mean, we all heal in different ways over different things. So there's just something, some healing, some change that's got to be made. And by the end of the week, it works itself out. Okay. All right. Let me know if that makes any sense to you. Sometimes these readings make no sense to me because I don't know what your personal lives are, you guys. I just interpret the cards, okay? So we got Kits done. Now we're going to do Angie. Oh, there's Leanne. Oh, is Anna in? Did I miss Anna? Yeah, I did. I better get Anna on there. I got Anna and I've got Leanne. Okay, so this is my list now, guys. I've got Angie, John, and Leanne, Tina, because I better put a star next to Tina, otherwise I'll forget to her. She wanted to go last. Okay, so let's do Angie. Angie's had some great news. Yeah, Angie got her apartment. Gonna be ready in July. I'm so excited for you. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors, show me the cards for... I know, Leanne. Where you been? We've missed you. Oh, BS, huh? Anna. All right, let's get these shuffled for Angie. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Leanne. Yeah, there's been a lot of that going around. You guys, tonight at 6 o'clock, I have that discussion about mental health and some channels that I'd like to do, some YouTube channels I'd like to discuss with you. So please share and let people know to come and join, because I like people's opinions on the situation. And we want YouTube to be a safe place to come to, and so, and not all channels that I am talking about are bad. I'm not gonna being rude to anybody. I'm not gonna, it's all done with love and respect. But yeah. Aw, we're all with you there, Leanne. Hugs and kisses. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Leanne. I want to tear up because both of mine are at the end of their lives. You know what I mean? Like they are in their winter and, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. So let's go ahead and get Angie going here. All right. Angie. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Angie. Oh, my Angie. Girl. Okay, so there was a final decision, or that you thought that there was a final decision, but the beginning of the week, there's going to be some delays because that judgment call is in reverse, okay? But that's at the beginning of the week, because right next to it, to the beginning, to the middle of the week, there's a great balance. So something maybe you were waiting on the beginning of the week comes to fruition towards the middle of the week. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what that judgment has to do with. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse. It has something to do with you wanting a certain cup filled, trying to get away from those bumpy waters, to use bumpy waters. Yeah. Not quite there yet. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, but then towards the beginning to the middle, you get that Six of Pentacles upright. So it's telling me that it balances itself out. There's something that works itself out. Okay. It also means that you are being very generous. Okay. So you're being very patient. You're being very kind. You are on track with doing the positive things, putting out that positive. So there is that great balance and generosity going on. Okay. Yeah. You do receive a message towards the middle of the week, between the beginning and the middle of the week, about that balance. Okay. Yeah. And towards the middle to the end of the week, you get the Queen of Pentacles, where you're feeling pretty abundant about whatever it is that you're holding a value. So whatever this situation is that it's got the delays, towards the end of the week, you're feeling abundant. Okay. Yeah. And it has something to do with some burdens that you were trying to lay down. That's what the problem area is. Whatever burdens and stresses you were having, that's what the problem is. It's not like there's some delay. Okay. But it's gonna, it comes to, it works itself out. It does by a couple days, you get a message, and it's gonna work itself out. We all know how that goes. You're expecting something, and then boom, the bottom breaks out. But then it does end up finally working itself out. Towards the end of the week, though, you're going to be having some issues, big issues with somebody. Okay, there's some energy around you. It's a person that is not happy about something. Yeah, with movement, with the Eight of Wands, they're not happy about you moving, because this is in reverse. Okay, someone is not happy you are moving at the end of the week. Yeah, they are mad because you have victored. Okay, this negative energy, be weary. Okay, because it can be pretty toxic, it looks like. Yep. See, Tower in reverse. So yeah, this energy towards the end of the week is very angry because you have victored over what you got what you wanted. They're not happy about it. They're not happy that you are winning. Be wary of that, okay? Be very wary of that. That scares me. Just, keep your eyes open. Don't let that toxicity interfere with your mental, processes, and don't let it interfere with your plans. So if that makes sense, Angie. Whoever this person is very, very upset. Not happy at all. Okay. New beginnings. Okay. New beginnings. Spirit is saying there is new beginnings coming. Okay. So it is going to work itself out. Just be wary of that toxic energy at the end of the week and don't get discouraged by that delay at the beginning of the week. Okay. All right. So that was Angie. Okay, now we're going to do John. Is John in the house? Is John still in the house? All right. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the card. In fact, you guys, I'm going to use a different deck. Just to be the energy clear on that one. I'm pretty sure that. Sorry, I was. It might be my neighbor. She's pretty jealous. Just be weary, Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for John for the best possible outcome for this next week. All right. Let's see what's going on with John. 7 of God, you guys, I'm sorry. 7 of Wands in reverse. And then I get the 9 of Wands straight up. And then I've got the Temperance in reverse. And I've got the 6 of Swords straight up. So beginning of the week, yeah, there was some burdens or something, stresses maybe that were bothering you, that you were hoping it may be something. It could be a bill. It could be any little thing. It's not going to be working out at the beginning of the week for you, okay? Whatever this stress was or this burden. But let me see. You had something to do with renewal, with doing something that you wanted to take care of, some sort of renewal. It's not going to work out at the beginning of the week. That seems to happen a lot. Like, towards the from the beginning to the middle of the week, you figure it out though, or you're trying to, because you're putting some burdens and stresses behind you, and you're trying to figure out a different way of going about it. Yeah. Then you get the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you figure it out. I think some energies come towards you, or you get some fast moving energy, or something comes towards you. Maybe some energy comes towards you, and maybe they give you some good advice, or you ask them. If something could also be a messenger, maybe. This is a hard. Let me pull another card. Yeah, okay, it is a messenger. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm thinking you're going to get a message. You are going to get a message, okay? And it's going to be about that imbalance that you're feeling, okay? With that Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have to lay some cups down. You're going to have to make some hard decisions this week about something coming that you're not seeing, you're not thinking about, or you do know it's coming, and maybe you've got to make some decisions about it. Yeah, by the end of the week, though, you're walking away from it. You're leaving it behind. So there is some decisions being made about it. Yeah, and it's a final judgment. Whatever decision you make by the end of the week, it balances everything out. Yeah, whatever this message is about. Definitely a fast-moving energy. This whole, it's like your week's going to be going like this, John. like, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's going to be like a little roller coaster going on this next week for you. Yeah. And it has something to do with whatever this was, whatever this renewal was. It could be a project. Everybody's getting let me shuffle these. Everybody's getting like, a lot of movement going on this next week for everybody, I think. A lot of movement. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Yep, you're making your passage. Okay. You're definitely making a passage. And although you're going through a lot of this, you're still feeling pretty good. You're still seeing, the beauty around you. You're still seeing that playfulness. You're still seeing, you're still keeping on track on what you need to do. And Spirit is recognizing that. Yeah, absolutely. Just focus. Spirit is saying, just focus. Yeah. Yeah. I think crickets are beautiful. I love listening to crickets. We get them here too. Crickets and frogs at night. Okay, John. Okay, so now it's Anna's turn. Spirit Heart Beings, ancestors, show me the cards for beautiful Anna for this next week. Walk away from France for 3 months. Is she puff passing? I'm trying to read your messages too. Awaiting another message. Yeah, something's coming. He's a messenger. That page of cups, It doesn't necessarily have to be it could be a third party message. It could be, an email. It could be, it doesn't have to be a message. I don't know. Messages come in different forms. Angie, I always am. You guys are so funny. Okay, so let's do Anna. Otherwise, Anna's so funny. I always want to just read her messages all the time. It's nice that you guys share your puff pass. Okay. Anna, what's happening with you? Oh, good. Good, good, and good. Okay. You've got the 2 of swords in reverse at the beginning of the week. Which I said weeds. No, thank you. Don't pass to me. It's just telling me that you're not indecisive about anything. You've made up your mind. You kind of are just going with the flow with stuff. Okay. You're being a hermit. You're just kind of like taking a step back, not making any major decisions. You're not focused on one certain thing. You're just going with the flow with everything. And that's at the beginning of the week. Yeah, you're just, you're just kind of sitting there and just letting everything go with the flow. You're not pushing nothing. You're not, you're kind of just happy-go-lucky thinking, okay, yeah, what, if that makes any sense. Then you get that hermit. So you're kind of in hermit mode. You're taking a step back and you're just letting things ride out, it looks like. Yeah, you pretty much got what you want, but, because you don't really, you have your hand out, that cup's full, but you kind of got what you want. You're not really one of those who are like, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this. You just are kind of going with the flow right now. That's the energy. Although towards the end of the week, you are walking away from a battle. There's going to be a fight coming up. Again, someone is being sneaky around you. It could be you being sneaky, walking away from a battle, or maybe going in the next room and smoking that last joint, whatever it is, something's going on. And I'm finding it humorous because whatever it is, it's humorous. it's making me want to laugh. You're walking away from a battle, because you're just kind of going with the flow. You don't want, nothing, and you're kind of being sneaky, walking. I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else, but it's kind of it's not even really a battle. It's like, I don't know, maybe a fight. Dad lies. Okay. So that's what's going on towards the end of the week. Okay. Because it makes me want to laugh. Spirit is just saying, laugh, laugh, laugh. It's like, yeah, it's nothing major. Okay. Your only problem is, trying to get away with something. Okay. Towards the end of the week, you're thinking things through. You're kind of kicked back, contemplating a few things. You're feeling pretty balanced. Okay. That's also a fast energy. So maybe you've just had a bit, a fast week, and you're just kind of like, wow, because it comes in pretty quickly. The week goes by really fast for you. Silly, silly girl. Okay. Things look good. I mean, not the only thing I can see is maybe towards the end of the week of this. Okay. And you probably already know what that's going to be about. So you're doing it gracefully. Spirit is saying, you're being graceful about stuff. And they notice that there is, a transformation going on. So maybe you just letting it go and just going with the flow of it all is a new change for you, instead of getting stressed and burdened and, everything. You're just kind of going with the flow. It's kind of a new transformation for you. Spirit is recognizing that you are doing it with grace. Okay. There we go. If that makes any sense. I just want to laugh during that one. That was funny. Okay. We're going to do Leanne. Oh, geez. Yeah, whatever will be que sera, sera. I love talking to people when they puff. I don't puff. I'm allergic. But you're welcome, Anna. Did that make sense? You shouldn't read my other comment. Uh-oh. What other comment? Did you say something bad about me? About puffiness. Hello, Haru 613. We'll get you on the list, Haru. You'll be after Leanne. I'm doing Leanne next. Whatever that is, Tina. Okay, Anna, I'm glad. Okay, let's do Leanne. It's hard for me to keep up with you gals. You guys are so funny. Spirit Heart Beings Ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for Leanne this next week. Let's see what problems and solutions. Woo, those wanted to come out. And now I'm using the different deck. Wow. Good ones. Ace of Wands, beginning of the week. 5 of Wands. I got the Judgment. Ooh, good week. Wow. And then I get the two of Wands in reverse. So beginning of the week, you're being rewarded for something. Let's find out what you're being rewarded for. You're being rewarded for some sort of transition, for a new cycle. You leveled up. You're being rewarded for it. Beginning of the week. Yeah. Or you were rewarded. Beginning of the week, you're going to be leveling up, rewarded for all the changes and things that you've gone through, lessons learned and all that. You've grown. Yeah, you're leveling up. Beginning of the week, beautiful. After that World card, you're stepping through that new cycle. There might be a few burdens coming up, maybe a couple of stresses towards the beginning to the middle of the week, but with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you're not letting it happen. No, you make a judgment call and you say enough is enough is enough. And that's, I think, what that new cycle is about. There's something there The High Priestess. You go with your intuition. That's over top of that Judgment. Yep. Happiest card in tarot, the Sun card. Yep. Towards the end of the week, something you were looking forward to, maybe a trip, somewhere you wanted to go, something you wanted to do, is going to fall through. It's not going to be happening it doesn't look like it towards the end of this next week. Maybe you wanted to go on a little trip or something, with that Two of Wands in reverse. Something fast comes in, okay? And you have to put that off, it looks like. Yeah, there's some imbalances, some communication, some kind of a choice that you have to make. It comes up, okay? It's not saying it's not going to happen, but it looks like there's just got to be some rearranging of stuff, okay? That looks like the problem area for you this next coming week. Strength. You've got the Spirit saying you've got the strength to get through it. Like you've been very strong, and this is why you're leveling up. Absolutely. Yep. Transmutation. Yep. Transmutation. Yep. So you're definitely leveling up. Something that you've been wanting to do, or a trip or something, it could even be a day trip with friends or something, is not going to fall through this next week, it looks like. But because things have got to be rearranged. But otherwise, I mean, your week looks pretty good. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Okay, so we're doing Hera 613. Did I write that right? I think. Heru 613. Can you do a reading for me too? I'm excited for it. Yes, I'll be doing a reading for you right now. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for this week to come for Heru. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. 613. Yes. Oh, one to fly out there. Whoops, 2 of them did. Okay. Whoops, 3 of them did. All right. Let me get that card. Okay. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm having some medical issues, and I'm trying to get through this sitting and bending. Not good for me right now. Okay. I wanted to stay out, so we're going to let it stay out. Okay. Okay, so beginning of the week, this one wanted to pop out. It is the King of Cups, and then we get the 9 of Swords upright, and then we get the Ace of Wands upright, and then we get the World upright. I'm going to pull a couple more. Yeah. That's probably my daughter, Decky girl. Look, at the beginning of the week, you've been through some bumpy waters. There's been something going on with you this last couple of weeks. It looks like, Heru 613. And you've got kings and queens are all about giving and receiving. And you've got your cup out. And you're wanting to give, but also receive. So there's something you've been wanting, but it's something that you feel like you could use to give back. Okay. That's on in the beginning of the week. Yeah, and it has something to do with balancing things out, okay? So it could be financial, it could be, I don't know, something that you feel would balance your life out, okay? The beginning of the week to the middle of the week, you're kind of stressed about it, okay? You're hoping that it comes to fruition, that it works out. And it's stressing you out, leaving you with some anxiety. And it has something to do maybe with a home around you, your home, your community, okay? With that 4 of Wands being in reverse, it's kind of upsetting you enough to upset your peeps and you, okay, around you. Does that make sense? But towards the middle to the end of the week, you do get rewarded for what you're going through, okay? Good always beats bad. It might take time, but it always good always beats evil. So When something good is put out there to the energy, like you are trying to do, it looks like, and something bad gets in its way, don't worry, the good always wins. It does in the end. But it looks like it does for you towards the end of the week. Okay. Things start changing for you. Okay. Yeah. You get aware of the battles or the problems that arise, and you take care of it with that Page of Wands. Yeah. And it has something to do. It could have something to do with some sorrows you've been going through. Okay. So maybe that's what needs to be taken care of for it to work, because towards the end of the week, yeah, you're walking through a new door. Like you're walking through a new cycle. You get through some stuff, okay? And you level up a little bit and things start changing. It's a different cycle. You're heading in a new direction, okay? Yeah, 3 of Wands, okay? So you're able to look ahead to the future, okay? So just wait. Be patient. Things do work out. I know things don't always work out the way we want, but things do seem to get easier for you by the end of the week. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Renewal. There's a renewal coming. Okay. Spirit is saying, we got you. There is a renewal coming. Okay. Something new is coming. You've got the power within yourself. And it's coming. Okay. I tell everybody, just be patient. It's never when we want it to, but but yes, it is coming. Okay. You're putting that good energy out there and you are being rewarded for it. Okay. All right. Knife isn't sharp enough, and I don't think I have the type of. Thank you. You're welcome. I Googled to make sure. Wrap it in saran wrap loosely and use it. You can pound it down. What? Oh my God. You guys are so funny. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. And to come in the middle of a conversation like that, it's like, hey. Okay. Tina, do you want your reading now? Because you're next on the list. Oh, hey, Rue 613. You're facing issues with your family and friends. Okay. Just remember, hey, Rue 613, that put out positive energy, your thoughts, everything, and all that will come back to you, because what you think and say and your actions that you put out is what you're going to get back. So even if that means, to just walk away for a little while, go on a walk, there is a renewal coming. I am so happy that I am not knowing what's going on there. You guys are so funny. Okay. I get half the conversation and I'm hearing knives and saran wrap, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what TV movie am I missing here? Yeah, always thoughts. And we're human. Of course we have thoughts that aren't always positive, in the back of our minds, and we say things and but just always try, and because what you put out, you're going to get back. It looks like, it definitely looks like there's some stresses going on for you and around home. And, but it does get better. Okay. Like Spirit said, just, it just kind of focus, know what you want. You've got the power. There's going to be changes. And the changes are coming. Sorry that you're having a bad week, but it does get better. I promise. All right. So let's get Tina. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors. Show me the cards for Miss Beautiful Little Witchy Tina for the best possible outcome. I like that I got 12 likes. And new subscribers. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. So please come and join me tonight at 6 o'clock for that discussion about, our neighborhood trolls. Yeah. Let's make YouTube a safe place again. Or at least get the word out there. Maybe we can share the love and open someone's eyes and make people aware, some changes, maybe the positive changes that can be made. If we could help one channel get better or one person make a positive change, then, we're doing something right. Okay, Tina, let's do this. Tina, how come all yours are in reverse? What are you doing, girl? We got the Justice in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, my heck. Okay. There's no way you're going to have a week like that. No way. There's no way. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to try doing that. Yeah, that was, maybe it was, I don't know. We're going to use a fresh deck. Yeah, that was, I can give you the 4 cards. They were all in reverse and you can go, do your thing, but I'm not doing it. I guess I don't think anybody's going to have a week like that. Okay, let's do it. King of Cups, that's one of them that was in reverse. It's upright. Temperance, upright. We got the 9 of, well, that's, okay, I'm using a fresh deck. Tina, what's going on with your energy? What's going on? I'm using this shiny, pretty deck here. Something going on with Tina's energy. Like, I couldn't use those 2 decks with her. I use this deck on special occasions. I love it. It's my smaller deck. It's a rider, but it's still, shiny and pretty. Okay, so let's do Tina now. Fresh deck. Okay, so beginning of the week, we got the Hangman in reverse. We got the Wheel of Fortune upright. I've got the Hierophant in reverse. And I've got the 10 of Wands. These are just hard for me to read and see because of the glare. 10 of Wands upright. Okay, so beginning of the week, you're moving. Okay, you were maybe at one point just kind of hanging out and stuff, but you're not. Your energy's not there. Being in reverse, that Hangman, I'm kind of feeling like you are making things happen, okay? Because next to him is that Wheel of Fortune. You're making some good luck happen. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're 4 of Pentacles. You're definitely on the move, okay? You're making things move. You've got some good luck coming to you at the beginning of the week. Yeah, Page of Swords. There might be a message coming through, an email or something, maybe having to do with about a stress you were having, but you're making some movement, some progress in something at the beginning of the week. Towards the middle of the week with that Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is a kind of a spiritual leader card. Maybe, and this looks like the problem area. Are you supposed to go see your shaman or something this week? It might not be working out. There might be something blocking that coming up. Knight of Swords. Yeah, in reverse. Something might be blocking you from going to your shaman or doing, or your spiritual leader this next week. I'm feeling that like something happens or gets in the way. But at the end of the week, with the 10 of Wands, you are trying to lay some burdens down. So something might be happening around you middle to the end of the week, okay? Towards the end of the week. I'm seeing like maybe next Thursday, Friday, or next weekend, something that stops you from seeing your shaman or something. Some sort of burdens, okay? Burdens have to do with some energies. Maybe you're not feeling well, okay? With that Chariot or a balance or something. So maybe you're not feeling well towards the end of next week. Something, your energy is not feeling well. But you definitely have movement and things going on at the beginning of the week. Maybe you're doing too much. By the end of the week, you're like, ugh, maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Yep, you're being very generous. So I'm assuming, Tina, this next week coming, a lot of movement beginning of the week and you're very generous of your time and your space and your energy. By the end of the week, you're burnt out. Okay. So you might want to watch that this next week. Yeah, you are very grateful for everything. You're being very grateful, and people around you are very grateful. Spirit is great for you. Like you're doing good things. But I think you're wearing yourself out is what I'm getting. Sunday, do I go to a drum circle or get rid of the roosters that scare the living heck out of you, huh? Let's see. The answer is no. No. In fact, it says there's some sort of rejection. Yeah. Something is blocking you. You can change that though, you get so burned out this next week. There's something that is just towards the end of the week that's just stopping you from wanting to do what you want to do. Yeah. I feel like it's a burnout. Maybe, I could be wrong. But that's what I'm feeling like it is. Maybe you're trying to get rid of that darn rooster and you just are like, you can't do it. He rejects the little rejects. Yep. But you can change this too. You've got to, Spirit is saying, be more flexible about something. Or maybe you're being too flexible. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to say. You're being too flexible, maybe. Yeah. 2950. Yeah. Yeah, it's going by the end of the week, like I'm feeling like a burnout or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you need a day of rest. You're doing a lot. It shows it at the beginning of the week. A lot of movement, lots of stuff going on for you. Okay, LB Jork, 2950. Yes, what is your question? And then this will be it, guys, because I've got to get ready for my next live tonight. So we will do. Well, my boyfriend William messaged me back. It's been a while since we talked. I'm worried. Okay, so let's do a quick reading here and see what happens. Do you just want, let me see, you want a yes or no question. So we'll use my yes or no card and see. Oh, thank you for subbing. Thank you. The wonderful lens. The wonderful lens. Oh, I'm going to say 572. I'll get you a reading right now. I am doing 2950, and then I will do the wonder. I'll just put the wonder, and then I will do. It's going to be okay. I'll just put okay for that one, and then 4 piece. 4 Pisces, 4 piece. So I'll just put Pisces 24 for you. Okay, so let me scroll back. You want to know about your boyfriend, 2950, right? That was it. Okay. Let me scroll back down here because I got to make sure I'm getting the right one. 2950, yeah. Okay, so the answer to your question, 2950, if your boyfriend is going to be getting a hold of you, I haven't heard from him in a while. The answer is yes. In fact, this energy is feeling very mentally restless right now. Okay, very energetic, not quite sure what to do, because I've got that Page of Swords, and that's a yes card. I'm not quite sure what to do. But yes, you're going to be hearing. Okay. All right. And it'll be within this next week or so. Okay, so now we got your question answered. The wonder. Let's see now. Let me see. The wonder. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and liking and doing all that for me. And remember that tonight at 6 o'clock, I am doing a live about mental illness and the internet, about, trolls and, trying to make YouTube a good place again, a happy place to come, safe place to come. So that's tonight at 6 o'clock. Please be there. I would love your opinions and stuff. Okay. I will be mentioning a few channels. I love and care, not being, there will be no hate involved or anything like that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get the wonder. I wonder, thank you again for being a new sub. Let me see. It's been a bit since you've talked, huh? Okay, so 2950, are you still here? You remind me of someone I used to know years ago. I miss her a lot. Oh, well, I hope that it was somebody good, and somebody positive. Let me do a quick reading for you for this next week, okay, dear? Spirit High Beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the beautiful 2950 for this week to come. And then we'll get to the wonder. We'll do okay, and then we will do the 2024 one, or Pisces 24. Okay. I can't even read my own writing. Okay, let's see what's happening for you for this next week to come, okay? A little bit of balance is off during the beginning of the week, but you're kind of hanging, okay, with that imbalance, with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse, with that imbalance, or maybe you're feeling like somebody is not being generous as they should. Okay. Somebody's not being as nice as they should. So maybe, and it's feeling like an imbalance. So you kind of just been hanging, wondering, okay, what to do. Okay. Which makes sense, because you were just saying that, you haven't heard from your boyfriend. And this is at the beginning, towards the middle of the week, towards the end of the week, you're feeling like, should I walk away? Even though I love this cup and I love these cups or whatever, we tend to let things that don't suit us anymore, we tend to walk away from them. You might make a decision or thinking about that decision towards the middle of the week. Okay. But I want you to know that, remember I told you when you asked the question, will he get a hold of you? And the answer was yes, that he had some energy that he was trying to, or this person was trying to figure out what to do. End of the week, there is the moon. Okay. There's a new path coming. It's like, see how the Krabby Crab is not quite there yet, almost. There are going to be some changes coming. You're headed in the right direction. Patience is a virtue. I mean, we really got to be patient. You're going to be laying the burdens down, but in doing so, you might decide to, okay, give him time. You might decide to let him, take his time, especially with that renewal, like with that new path coming up, okay, towards the end of the week. The Empress, towards the end of the middle to the middle. There could be a pregnancy around you, or you're starting to feel kind of good, abundant about things. Maybe something that's happened. And it could be this decision, maybe to walk away from cups that aren't suiting you, starts making you feel abundant and putting you down a new path. Okay. Or it could be there's a pregnancy coming up. Someone might be letting you know that they're pregnant, or, with the Ace of Cups, you are being rewarded. Things are going to work out. Don't worry. With this, a 4 of upright, it would be that you're laying contemplating stuff, but in reverse, you're really not. You're kind of knowing what needs to be done, and you're gonna do what's best for you. Okay, let's growth. Yeah, you're definitely, Spirit is saying you are growing. You're coming into something. You're growing as a person. You've got the knowledge. You know what to do. You know what needs to be done. That's an air spirit. That's a movement. Okay. You've just got to have the courage to do it. Okay. So you need to make the decisions that are right for you to put you down that path that you want. Okay. Regardless of what those decisions are, it could be a decision of maybe you contacting this person. It could be the decision of maybe you just letting this person go for a while. It could, there's different decisions that could be made. And I think that that's what you're going through this next week. Okay. So that's where that goes. Okay. Okay. So Wonder, you are next. Yeah. 2950. That one was for you. Okay. So Wonder, you are next. I have this guy that I need to let go of. I don't know if I want to ask my first question, the love question. To make sense. Thank you for the. No, you're welcome. 2950. Will my past lover come back? That is my question. Let me ask my yes or no. Spirit, heart beings, ancestors, for the wonderful lens 572. Will my past lover come back? That is the question. Let's see here. These are my yes or no cards. And the lovers popped up and it says yes. Okay. This means that love, union, relationships, values, they align. They make some choices and they align. The answer is yes. There is a past lover, the energy that you were thinking of. And the answer is yes. Six, 8, 1, 2. My turn. 6, 8, 1, 2. 6, 8, 1, 2. There is a list here. You're welcome. Yeah, and that's funny that the lovers came out and the answer was yes. So absolutely, Spirit says absolutely. Let me see if Spirit wants me to pull a card here. Someone's just feeling very playful right now. Okay. Spirit says, don't forget about, and then the love card. Yeah. Yeah. So love is definitely coming. Okay. It's coming. It's funny that you get the lovers and the love card. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Wonder. That was Wonder. Okay. So let's do okay. Like everything will be okay. 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 Are you still in? You're welcome. Is okay. 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 And okay, you're next. You want to see what's coming up for the week? And then it's Pisces 24, and then it will be 6, 8, 1, 2. And then there's Marissa 3, 7, 8, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna say Marissa. I think it's Maria, Maria 3785. I think you're on the list. And then that will be probably my last one because I've been on for over an hour. 3785. Okay. So let's do okay is next. Spirit, higher beings, ancestor, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for this week to come. For it's going to be okay, 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 okay. I love that. All right. And then we'll do Pisces 24. We'll do 6812. And then we'll do Maria 3785. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. With the 7 of Swords in reverse, that means that's the beginning of the week. And then I got the 10 of Swords in reverse. I got the Hermit and I've got the King of Wands in reverse. A lot of reverse cards coming up for you. What is true feelings and intentions towards me? Okay. Let's see what's okay. You want a direct question. Let's get my direct questions cards out. Okay. What is the Meryl's true feelings and intentions towards me? Okay, wants to know, Spirit. Let's give okay an answer. Spirit, Heart, Being, and Ancestors, show me the cards for. It's going to be okay, 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 okay. Wanting to know what is males, I think that's how you say it. It's true feelings and intentions towards okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. True intentions is I've got the 3 of Cups in reverse. That's like an affair, a crowd. Uncertainty. Okay. A lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of, and I get the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is a lot of jealousy and unrealistic jealousy, moodiness going on. Okay. That energy is feeling left out. I'm feeling like they're feeling left out. Okay. Oh, okay. That explains why this energy is feeling left out, because maybe the ex is like sucking all that energy and they want to be a part of over here, but they can't because they've got, some toxic over here. They're feeling very left out. But with that Ace of Swords upright, I think that they're feeling like they're making some breakthroughs. Okay. This energy is trying to break through whatever it is over here and get some mental clarity. They are trying to get mental clarity. They are so wrapped up in whatever this is that they're trying to break free of it. There's going to be a reunion coming up. Okay. With this energy. This energy might be getting away or maybe able to make a phone call or something. You're going to be hearing something, and it's going to be about breaking free. Okay, them getting away, especially with that 7 of Swords in reverse. That's a breaking free, and that's over top of that reunion. So this call or this message or this reunion is going to be all about get me the hell out of here, or let's figure this out. Okay. Breaking free. They're gonna, because it's over top of that Ace of Swords, and that's a mental clarity card. So they're definitely trying to get back. Okay. I would say within the next 3 to 7 weeks. I would go 3 to 7 weeks. Yeah. Just give them their time to get that mental clarity. They're going to get a hold of you. You're going to be the one they're reaching out to. Yeah. Okay, 3 to 7 weeks. Something is going to be changing, and you'll get that message. Okay. All right. Okay. So now let's do Pisces 24. Are you here? You're welcome. Well, this person knows that you are the one. Okay. They know you're the one that they're going to be calling. You're the one that they're going to be breaking free to. So, yeah. You're welcome. Okay. So do we have Pisces 24 still in the house? No. Do we have 6812 in the house? Sarah Jam 10-6. I don't even know how to say that. Are you still here? I'm going to be a little patient here. Okay. And if not is current feeling. Okay. So we got 3785. We'll do you since you popped in. I don't know if there's Pisces 24. We'll do Pisces 24 is next. All right. So is there a specific question you want, or you just want a general reading for this next week? Don't worry, Maria. We're getting to you. We're only 2 away from you. Okay. Let's just do a reading for you for this next week. Okay. Pisces 24. Okay. Okay. Pisces 24. Let's do your reading. For this next week to come, Pisces 24, I get the 5 of Swords upright. I get the 2 of Pentacles upright, and I get the Hangman in reverse. And I've got the Moon card in reverse. So, beginning of the week, you're walking away from some stresses, something that has been bugging you or fighting with you, some energy, some fights, some just bad toxic stuff towards the beginning of the week. You're walking away from. You said, I'm not doing it. You get balanced, okay? You want to balance yourself out. Towards the middle of the week to the end of the week, you got the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're not hanging around no more, putting up with it. You're like, nope, I'm moving on. I'm going to move, going to do what I need to do. Okay. And then we get the Moon in reverse. So you are no longer illusioned about what is going on in the beginning of the week. Okay. You're in a good mindset. You say, nope, had enough. I want to get balanced out. I'm not putting up with it no more. Yeah. And you're feeling pretty good about your decision. Okay. Very abundant. Whatever it is that has something to do with what you thought was just and true turned out not to be. You were illusioned by it, okay? And you figure that out towards the end of the week. Yep. And you are binding yourself from going through the same crap again in the near future. Yeah. Yeah, whatever it is, it's tearing you up, okay, with that 10 of Cups in reverse. You're not happy with the situation, okay? You're heartbroken. You're happy home. You're happy life. You're happy, the way you were thinking things were going to go. They didn't work out the way you wanted, yeah. But things do get balanced out, okay? They do with the 4 of Pentacles. In fact, there's going to be celebration around you coming up, okay? Things are going to change. Things are going to get easier. You've made a decision to be done with the battles, okay? You've made the decision. And in doing so, things start changing. Things start getting better. People celebrate. You are not illusioned no more. You get a very good balance going on. Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says there's a lot of growth around you. You are transcending into a better energy, okay? You're making some life changes right now, transcending into something better, okay? And Spirit is right there, seeing it, growing, and transcending with you, okay? You are not alone. All right. That's for Pisces 24. Good week coming. 6812, you still in the house? 6812. Okay. Now we'll do Maria while we're waiting on 6812. Maria 3785. Maria, Asian current feeling and intentions for me. We are in no contact, and I don't know if he will ever contact or he blocked me. Will he come back to you, Pisces? Hold on, Maria. Let me see. The answer is yes. Okay, so I've got the Knight of Swords. The answer is yes. He's going to get a hold of you and try and communicate with you. Okay, but it's not going to be like within this next week. Okay. He's this person's very opinionated. Okay. He's stepping back and he's not going to make any hasty decisions. He wants to make sure he's making the right decision, but yes, there will be contact. It looks like it. That's what he's trying to do, but he's taking a step back to think things through with that card. Okay. But that is the yes card. Okay. The answer is yes to your question. And yes, but I think he's taken a step back to think things through. Okay. It will be about love reading. He is going to call you. He's taking time to himself. You're welcome. All right. So my last one is going to be Maria, 3785, guys. Sorry I couldn't get my name in here. Okay, Twin Flame, you have to wait till after Maria. Okay, Twin Flame will be the last one. Okay. Okay, so Maria, 3785. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think if he did, I didn't see that. I saw him just stepping back and wanting to make a final decision, needing time to do that. Pisces. That's what I think. Okay. That's what I was getting from the cards. You just need to give him a little bit of time and he'll be back and he'll call you. Because I think if you give him that time, he'll know that you are understanding of his needs. Okay, Maria. Maria, is there a question that you want to ask? Let's call him A. Just name is Sean. Okay. Whoops. Darn cards. Okay, Maria, we're just going to do a weekly. I think Maria had a question. I'm going to go up and find her message, guys. Sorry. Maria had a question. I know she did. Current feelings and intentions for me. We are in a no contact and okay if he will ever contact me or if he blocked you. Oh, okay. Sean, current feelings and intentions. Let me use my other deck. Oh, geez. It's one of those days, guys. Okay. Someone doesn't want me to use these cards. Okay. Sean's current feelings and intentions. Sorry, guys. Ouch. Okay. Let's see. We'll figure it out. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sean's current feelings and intentions for Maria are. We are in no contact, and I don't know if he will ever contact or if he blocked you, or that he blocked you. Okay, let's see. Spirit, give us some answers for Maria, please, for the best possible outcome. Hold on here. 6812. 6812. You didn't. I called. So let me get you after I do Maria. And then we'll do Twin Flame. And Twin Flame will be my last. Because when I called your number, 6812, you didn't respond. So I thought you were gone. But we'll get you. We'll get you. Okay. Okay, Maria. This next week to come. Or what this person is feeling for you. Okay, was what it was. This person has had some sort of sudden change and upheaval in their life. Okay, with that tower coming up. They've had some revelations. Okay, they've made some changes, and these changes have put them in a space of not knowing what to focus on. Like they're a little bit confused, because I got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and that's kind of a lack of direction, a lack of ambition. They're just, with these upheavals and these changes that happen, this energy, yeah, they're not sure what to do. They definitely want, this energy wants to get a hold of you. Yes, because we got the Page of Cups upright, and that's a messenger. Okay, they definitely want to get they do want to get a hold of you, but I think that they're unsure about what would happen. Yeah, there has been a breakup. They're feeling like the breakup is a very bad imbalance, lack of harmony going on with this person. They're not happy, and I think that's why that this person wants to get a hold of you. Yeah, because that 2 of Cups is in reverse there. Yeah. They've been thinking a lot about it lately, because I got the Queen of Swords upright. They want to be independent. They want to be able to make their own decision. Yeah. In fact, they're talking to somebody with that 3 of Pentacles upright. They're talking to somebody about you, about trying to get a hold of you, Maria. Yep. Yeah. They are contemplating it. Yeah. With that 4 of Swords upright, they've been doing a lot of thinking about it. And it wouldn't surprise me if the next few weeks they do. There is a lack of motivation right now, because they feel weighted down with something. I think they have to get through that. There's something going on in their personal life that they feel weighted down with, and they want to take care of before they contact you. Spirit, let's see what Spirit has to say. Prosperity is coming. So whatever you feel is a value is coming to you. It's coming. Spirit is wanting you to know. And it could be that they're worried, that this energy is worried about money. And that is their focus right now. They don't want to contact you without having proper funds, maybe something that you both can prosper from. They want a safe place. Okay. They want to feel safe in their space when they contact you. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Okay. There you go, Maria. But I would definitely say something's coming, okay, that there will be contact again. No third party. I didn't see that. What I'm seeing is a lot of burdens and stresses, maybe about money situation or not having a proper place. And when they contact you, they want to be set up properly, okay? They want to come to you with something they can offer you. And right now they're working on that, okay? But no third party stuff going on. Not that I saw. You're welcome. Okay, 6812. What are we doing with you? Okay, I have a question. What am I going to make out of this life by the end of it? It seems to be clueless by the roller coaster it feels. Okay. These are my life purpose oracle cards, okay? And when someone has a life question like that, I let Spirit answer it in what you should be focusing on, okay? Because the normal Rider tarots are not going to give you the answer to that life, okay? Because they're not meant for long-term reads, okay? So we're going to pull a life purpose oracle and see what Spirit has to say that you should be focusing on for your life, for, you to feel like you have purpose and meaning. Okay. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, please show me the cards for 6812 for the life purpose that 6812 should be focusing on to help them feel like they have purpose and what direction they need to be going. Okay. Family came up. Okay. So when this card comes up, it tells me loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. It's telling me maybe you feel distant from relationships right now, fix those. Okay. That is going to, for one, that's one thing. Or surround yourself with, if you're not having issues, surround yourself with those people and have those people help you get on the right path. Nutrition, head towards nutrition. Do something that has to do with nutrition. It says your conduct healing work with your culinary skills. If you like to cook, check into that. Or maybe you don't know if you do. Go check it out. Take a cooking class. Like they have free cooking classes all over the world. Like, check something. Go make a meal, something. You might find that nutrition is the way for you to go. You love cooking. There you go. The nutrition, Spirit is saying, do something with that. That is how you are going to heal and how you are going to heal people. Okay. That's your life purpose, nutrition. It also says light and love. Light and love. It says your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to the world. And I think that is going to be through your nutrition. That is your purpose. I hope that resonates, because one day I would love to see a restaurant with your name on it. I would definitely go and visit and eat. Yep. So that is your answer. Okay. That is your answer. Something with cooking. Open up your own little, you can start off somewhere small, or I don't know your situation, but yep, absolutely. But that's where you need to be. That's the path you need to be on. That is your purpose. I'll send you the first invite if the mother takes me that way. And that's the way. That's absolutely where you need to go. Absolutely. Callie said, I don't even know what that is. Okay. So 6812, I hope that answers your question. And I hope that gives you purpose. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, I'm glad that one got us. We got Maria 3785, or we just did Maria, didn't we? Okay, so it's Twin Flame. Twin Flame, what are you wanting to know? I have a feeling that you are a spirit of the cards as well. Yes, I'll just call you Snowy, okay? Snowy, you can be after 20. I just had that feeling that you were I'm not going to use do you have a specific question? Or can I get a journal love reading, please? My last love is Alex, and we are no contact for 4 years now, no relationship after. Are you sure you want to go there? I'm getting the feeling like maybe you shouldn't go there. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I just got this, I don't know, I just got this gut feeling. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Okay. All right. This is for Twin Flame. The question is, can I get a general love reading, please? My last love is Alex, and we are no contact for 4 years now. No relationship after. I want to know what's coming towards me. Toward you? Okay. Let's see what's coming toward you. That's a little bit better, because you'll know if Alex is the one just by the energies. Okay. What's coming towards you? Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, please show me the cards for Twin Flame on what's coming towards Twin Flame. Is there love? Is there an X? Is there a reconnection? Let's see. You are contemplating and looking ahead a lot. You've had a lot of strength. Okay. So I got the 4 of Swords upright. I got the 3 of Wands upright. I did get the 2 of Cups in reverse. And then I got the strength card upright. So you, beginning of the week, are contemplating something. Are you contemplating a move maybe or a change because towards the beginning of the week? Because you're feeling like with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you're feeling like maybe there's a little bit of bad luck or bad energy around, like you're not feeling things the way you should. Yeah, and you're wanting to look ahead, and I think wanting to maybe move somewhere or do something, and you're contemplating it because you're feeling like there's just a lot of bad luck or memories where you're at. Okay. And that's at the beginning of the week. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. Towards the middle of the week, I get that 2 of cups in reverse. Upright, it's a synchronicity. So there's something off a little bit. And I think that's what's putting you in this place of thinking things. What am I going to do next? Where do I want to go next? Wanting to open your heart up for something new. You have a lot of strength, though. You've been through some stuff, okay? You've definitely are going to be coming into some choices, okay? There's definitely choices coming to you. You're not feeling, I'm not going to say not a happy home, but you're not feeling like things should be where you want them to be. They're not at where you want them to be. Yeah. Things are going to be balancing out for you. Okay. You're pretty generous with your time and your effort and your energies. Page of Wands. There is definitely a message coming to you about some change or maybe something that you're wanting to do, look forward to. There's a message coming about that, and it's going to put you in a happy place, a happy-go-lucky place. Yeah, and it has a lot of wands. It has to do with you focusing on that movement. Okay. Are you wanting to move? Is there something that you're wanting to go towards? It looks like that whatever it is, you've got to go towards it. Okay. There's a message coming. Okay. Definitely a message coming, and it's going to put you in a place of movement. Wow. I don't see energies coming towards you. I see you going towards it. Okay. That's the movement maybe I'm seeing is you making those changes. Yeah. But there's a message coming. Let's see what that message is all about. The message is about something that with the Wands and the King of Cups in reverse, it has something to do with the relationship. And maybe it's been a relationship that's been on your mind. Okay. It's an imbalanced relationship. One that's very imbalanced because it's Cups and Wands. Yeah. The message is about an imbalanced relationship. Okay. That's coming. I would be expecting that in the next couple weeks. You're looking ahead to new things. You're moving ahead. I think, the path that you need to be on is keep looking forward and keep making those positive changes. And I think that whatever it is, you're heading towards it. It's not towards you. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. There's lots of love around you. You're getting a purification. Spirit is saying you're purifying yourself. Yeah. Purification. You're changing. You're kind of doing a renewal of yourself. Okay. You're trying to make those positive changes. Yeah. You're purifying things around you. Yeah. You said you were cleaning your house and stuff. That's purification. Yeah. You're healing. You're healing. You need to heal. Yeah. You're healing and you're purifying. Yep. Good reading. Okay. We're going to do Snowy, guys. And then that's all I can do because I've been on for a couple hours, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, because it's been almost 2 hours for me, guys, and my energy is about, but I promise that next Friday, I'll be on another 2 hours. We'll get you in. I'm going to try. If I did this, I got another live stream coming on at 6 where we're going to be discussing some mental health stuff and, positive YouTube, making YouTube a safe place again. If you want to come and join me for that, I might, when we get done with that session, maybe do some more readings after that session. Okay. Why I'm on. So just come and join me then. But I think Snowy's going to be my last one. You're welcome, Twin Flames. Yeah, just because my energy is really low right now. Thank you for stopping in, you guys. Yeah, at 6 o'clock is my net. I have another live, okay? And we'll be discussing YouTube. And then after that discussion, I think maybe I'll do a few more readings for people, okay? If we have time. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Snowy. Snowy, is there a question about love, present or near future love? Like what is in the way? Are you feeling like there's something in the way of your love life? Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I appreciate you. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Bottom of my heart. Not really. Well, Snowy, are you just about love, present or near future love? Like what is in the way? What is coming towards you? Like you just want to see what's coming towards you as far as love? Is that what I'm getting from your question? Okay. Let's see here. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Snowy and about love, present or near future love. Like what is coming or what's there or what is the energy about love for Snowy? Okay. I got the High Priestess in reverse. And then I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Got a lot of reverse. And then I got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And then I get the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so there's something about listening to your inner voice about something. If there's someone you're interested in, or if you're married or whatever the situation may be, listen to. There's some hidden agendas. You need hidden agendas around you, or it could be you wondering. Listen to your inner voice. It's saying listen to your inner voice. That's what that card means in reverse. Okay. And about the hidden agendas. Also with the 5 of Pentacles, and these are kind of together cards. It looks like there might be some recovering from either financial loss or spiritual loss. Okay. You're recovering from it. So it means that you are stepping into, you're getting better. Okay. You're out of it. I mean, you're getting out of it. Okay. Yeah, you had looks like a lack of a long-term vision. You just weren't seeing any success or rewards from your hard work or your energies that you were putting out. You were very restricted and challenged from the status quo, what people were thinking about you. You didn't feel like you were fitting in. And that comes from that Hierophant in reverse. But you are going to be, what's coming up for you, Snowy, is you got the Ace of Swords coming up. That's raw power. You victor. You got some breakthroughs. You get some mental clarity. Things are starting to change for you. Okay. Yeah. You are challenging your competition. You're being very persuasive. You're starting to fight for what you feel you deserve. Okay. Maybe before you weren't feeling like you deserved it. You are now. You know that you are worthy. In fact, there is some new beginnings coming. Okay. You're starting to get that. What's coming up for you is like a free spirit. It's like a level up. Okay. Something is definitely coming your way. You've escaped from disappointment. You have made some major changes. You've got that strength card. You have stayed strong. There might have been some triangular or if not that, then some abusive behaviors around you. And that could be verbal, toxic abuse. I think that you've let those go because that strength that you've got comes from those lessons learned, okay? Comes from that stuff that you've been through. Because you have been manipulated. There was some stuff that you've gone through, okay? And, whether it be money, spiritually, just, negative people, places, or things, toxic people, places, or things, you have stepped away from it and you've gotten strong from it. Yeah, those cups weren't suiting you. You walked away. Yeah, it is showing that there is a renewal coming. We've got the moon card. The moon card is all about you have released, because it's in reverse, you have released that fear, okay? You have released that stuff, that unhappiness, and you've got a lot coming on. Yeah, you've got a lot. You're not codependent. You're not, you can take care of what's coming for you. Is you're going to be able to take care of yourself, your situation, and not feel codependent anymore. I want to see what's coming for you. Let me see what your future is holding. That's telling me what you've been through, what you're going through. Let's see what's coming for you, because that's a really good reading. Really good. Okay, let's see. What's coming for you is you have taken a step back, okay? You've definitely taken a step back with that Hermit, and you've seen the light. You're holding that light, and it's glowing, and it's showing you the way. That's what's coming. That light within yourself is what's coming. That glowing, you are stepping away, getting away from the bad, toxic people, places, and things. You're laying the burdens down. Same cards are showing up. You're laying those burdens down. There is going to be a renewal coming, okay? A wonderful renewal. Wonderful renewal. In fact, this renewal leaves you with battle wounds, but with great lessons learned. Okay, that's what's coming for you. There could be some Capricorn energy coming towards you. This is the Devil card. Now, just because we get a renewal does not mean that there's not still going to be some negative people, places, or things. So there might be some of that negative energy from your past wanting to break free into your future. Don't do it. You make that decision. Page of Pentacles, there might be a message coming through from somebody or something that you felt bound to before, or something that you felt bound to before. It could be person, place, or thing. That's up to you whether you accept that or not. I would say don't accept it, because the path that you're coming into away from this is leading you into great things. That's just going to bring you down. Have the strength to say no, and you won't feel left out in the cold no more. Okay. Yeah, you get a message that's coming about your growth, and there might be some traveling coming up for you. Some sort of traveling movement for you. Wow. Yeah. Someone might be offering you, some energies might be coming through. Maybe that's what that message is about. Coming through about you doing some traveling soon. Yeah. Take that travel. Yeah, you're being rewarded for this new growth. Spirit is saying, feel that cup, take that travel, take that trip. If someone offers you a trip or something, don't say no. Or if they're offering you movement or something, don't say no. You're being rewarded. That's your reward. Absolutely, that's what's coming. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You have great things coming towards you. Love it. You've got the knowledge within yourself, Spirit is saying. You've got the courage, Spirit is saying. And you are changing. Okay? That is the dragonfly spirit. That is change. There is change coming for you. Positive change. Yep. Positive change. Well, there you go, Snowy. You're getting there. Okay? You're getting there. There's movement. There's some positive changes coming. You've gone through the crud. The crud might want to come back. Don't let the crud come back. Okay. You guys, my little battery thing just came on, so I'm going to have to let you go and charge my computer. I've been on for 2 hours. Hi, souls. Glad you're back. Thank you much. Wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you, Snowy. Yes, also, I'm going off because my battery's going dead. I've been on here 2 hours. Got to charge my computer. But I'll be doing another live stream at 6. That's about toxic in on YouTube, and I want to discuss that. Okay, so I did do a reading for you, though. Oh, I don't know if you missed it or not. So I will see everybody at 6, sending a bunch of positive and lots of hugs and kisses. This is My World Tarot, and we'll see you later.